Hey everyone, welcome to Holistic Lifestyle Tips Getting Real About the Woo Woo. I'm Becky Russell, owner of wellness company Hope Essential, and I am a holistic lifestyle educator and an essential oil educator. I just love to teach. And I have been living a holistic lifestyle for over 25 years, and I feel it served me well. And I just want to share what I've learned along the way and hope it helps you as well. I think that the holistic approach is a little better than the traditional American medicine approach, just because I witnessed my loved ones approach their health in that traditional way. And from their 40s on, they're just didn't, they were treating disease. They were spending all their time, money, effort treating disease and just not having that quality of life as they aged and just on more and more medicine, and it just I don't want that for me. I don't want that for anyone, and so I'm just trying a different way. And I don't claim to have all the answers. I still have other health issues to deal with, but not those. And I am just hoping to open your eyes to a more preventative and proactive approach to your wellness so that you are spending your time and energy and money on your wellness now, your health now, so that you do have that hope for a quality of life as you age. And I choose a different topic every week to talk about. Holistic means treating the entire body, mind, body, and soul from the inside out, and not just treating symptoms, getting to the root of what is the issue. So when I found the essential oils, doTERRA, certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils years ago, they were just the perfect fit for my holistic lifestyle. I really do believe that you have to limit the amount of chemicals you put on and in your body to age with a quality of life. And they're just the perfect tool. They also have a therapeutic benefit. And I just love sharing what I know about those as well. I want to share a quote with you that pretty much sums up my mindset about wellness. Genes do not eliminate the need for hard work. They simply tell us what to work hard on. And this is a quote from the author of Atomic Habits, James Clear. We sometimes, I think, fall to that victimhood way of thinking that if we are not genetically blessed, if, you know, every, say, male in our family by age 50 died from a heart attack, then you feel like you don't have any options. That's going to happen. But And if you don't do anything differently than those people did, you probably will suffer that same fate. But if you work hard um, on a different, more proactive approach, you you have a shot at reversing something. And I want to give people hope. That's my goal. And so this series, it's not the goal is not to teach you everything about a subject. It's just to give you a glimpse of what those other options are or what that mindset looks like. And holistic is for anyone who has that open mind to try different things. It takes a village to be well. And there are so many different modalities and approaches. But I do want to say that your emotional wellness is so important. And I feel that among a lot of things like nutrition, American medicine does not focus on that. It say you're overweight, they just say lose weight. They are not directing you to maybe find out why you have uh, an emotional attachment to food. There's so much more to being well. You have to treat the entire body. And I usually the topic I pick, pertains to one, two, maybe all three areas of wellness: physical, emotional, and spiritual. Tonight's topic, um, and this is week 51. We're going to talk about something that might be a little scary because it's about unplugging from electronics. And if you're like most people, myself included, the first thing we do when we get up is reach for that cell phone. And some of us, not me, but some people actually have the phone right next to them in the bedroom. I actually charge mine in another room because I don't want it near me. But we're going to talk about that at the end of this. So, um, the addiction to electronics can really cause some problems, not only emotional and physical, but relational. Because if we're always looking down at our phone, we're not truly with the people we are with in that room. And we do have a lot of jokes about that, but it can be a real problem. And of course, there's benefits of all this technology. We can get answers to anything quickly. We can connect with people that aren't in, the same area. Those are all wonderful, but we still need to unplug every once in a while. Unplugging can help decrease feelings of jealousy, envy, and loneliness. Uh, sometimes we fall into that comparison trap where we see all these beautiful pictures of the perfect family, the perfect vacation, the perfect dinner, and we know our lives aren't perfect, and it just makes us feel bad. And I know one of the things I struggle with is I feel that I'm not doing enough because I see what all these other people are doing and accomplishing, and I just sometimes feel like a slacker, even though I know I'm not. So we need to take those breaks so that we're not constantly focusing on what we don't have, and we're taking that time to focus on what we do have and have gratitude for that. And then this next point is um, something that I had only heard about maybe 3 or 4 years ago, but FOMO, FOMO, fear of missing out, is a real thing. And it's actually a psychological disorder. And it's just that we see these constant notifications of what our friends are doing, and we want those notifications. We want to know what's going on. We really fear we're going to miss out on something. And when we unplug, we're living in the present moment. And then also, there's increased solitude and self-reflection. Some of us, especially extroverts, but even those that aren't extroverts, we are almost afraid to be alone with our thoughts. For me, my mind is almost always racing, so that's why it's uncomfortable to do nothing, to be still. But I also know, if because I have a creative side, if I don't take that time to just be and be quiet and let my brain just sort of wander and, you know, play what if or something, um, it it's there's no flow in the creative process, and you sort of get stuck. And we've got to take those times out to really reflect. Are we doing what we want to do? Are we happy? Are we in the right direction? And those kind of things. And it can be painful sometimes, but we need to do that. We've got to make time and space for that. You'll also have a chance to see and experience what's going around you. Sometimes we're so keen on getting that perfect picture on a vacation, or, a girls' night out or whatever, that we're not really present with what's going on. One of the things I love about motorcycle rides as a passenger, I can't have my phone out, even though there's times I'd love to take a picture because we're going too fast with the helmet and all those kind of things. But I truly am in the moment the entire ride, and it's wonderful for my mind to just be and have all the senses engaged and all that. So um, when you do take a break and unplug, sometimes it's a little scary because you realize how addicted you really were. And you might be in trouble if you constantly check your phone and email, even if there's no need to. Guilty. You have a panic attack when you can't find your phone. That only happens to me if I'm out and about and I know I need my phone to do business and check in and those kind of things for safety. Do you have chargers everywhere you go? I don't know if that's such a big deal. I have one in my car, but um, if I travel, I usually take one with me. Does technology keep you up at night? I think what they're referring to with that is, are you in bed with the computer on the laptop on your lap, or your phone, and you're not getting the sleep you need because you're just um, locked in on that screen? I know even with wearing the glasses, the special Blu-ray glasses, if it's past 10:30, then I have a really hard time unwinding to go to sleep if I'm on the computer that late. Everyone's different though. So unplugging can be hard at first, but it's really worth it. And you can do it in baby steps. So for me, one of the things I've started is I truly try not to get on my phone when I first get up for that hour. I have a morning routine that I do with gratitude and goal setting and personal development and all that. It takes about an hour. And I try not to get on my phone first and focus just on getting ready to start my day. What they say is that if you are looking at your emails and text before you do your morning routine, your brain is already engaged in what other people need from you instead of what you need to start your day. So that's just something, food for thought there. But if morning's not a good time for you, maybe your lunch hour, um, or maybe take one day on the weekend where you're just not going to be on your phone. I'm really intrigued by that idea. And then when you go on vacation, pick a time where you're just not worried about the phone. You're taking pictures. You're just going to be in the moment. It really will be okay. And you know, life is all about experiencing new things. Don't let technology limit those experiences. You won't get those back. And it can also, like I said, really affect your health, your relationships. So be very, very aware of that. And then there's also something that, as far as physical wellness with this, um, with electronics, there's what we call EMFs, and that's the electric magnetic fields. And this is sort of a controversial topic. Some people are very adamant that they're dangerous. Even uh, the low levels of EMFs, like microwaves and cell phones and TVs and so forth. Um, some people will not have a microwave in their house. Um, some have there's some sort of device you can put on your computer or your phone that helps keep that stop that transference, I guess. Um, the high level EMFs are X-rays and MRIs, so we do know we need to limit our exposure to that. So that's the only thing that when I think about precautions to take, if a lot of it is harmful, how do we know where that level is? So the two things I practice for sure is I don't keep the phone on my body against my skin. So I know some women will tuck it in their bra. I don't recommend that at all, where the phone is right on your skin. Um, and men don't put it in your pant pocket. Just not, I just wouldn't do that. The other thing is, like I said, with the phone near you at night, I would have it in another room. There's no need to have that right there. Um, it might keep you up. There's, I just don't see a reason to have it right there. Um, so those are the few precautions I take. Sometimes I think about doing more, but that's what I do. I do limit the amount I use a microwave, but I'm not religious about it. But we have found in the past that research is slow to catch up with what some of us have felt or been intuitive about. And also, many of us, we're all wired differently. And some people are more affected by EMFs than other people. Just like some people, smoke bothers them horribly, and other people, they just don't like it. So EMFs can be a huge problem for some people. And it can be very hard to diagnose that is what your problem is. Some of the symptoms can be headache, fatigue, memory, um, anxiety, and all those things could be something else as well. So if you've ruled everything else out, that might be something to check into. Um, but I know sometimes when it involves money and profit, that we are slow to get the correct information. And this would cause a huge stir if it was proven to be a problem. So just do your research, stay aware of new research, and maybe just take those, you know, few precautions. And there's you don't want to live in fear. You can't live in a bubble, but just be aware that that is a thing. And so I would love to know if you have a takeaway from tonight. And I would love to know if you have ever unplugged, and if so, for how long, and what did you benefit from? Did you see a difference? Did you feel a difference, more energized, and so forth? And I would love to hear those comments. And of course, check out my website, hopeessential.com. If you've missed any previous videos, they are all on my website, along with the DIY videos and educational things about the oils and holistic living in general. And then also be sure and like and follow me on my Facebook business page, Hope Essential LLC. And until next time, choose you, choose natural, choose now.